1. Polycephaly. What would it be like if we had to share our body with another person? People with polycephaly, or two heads, know exactly what that is like. Polycephaly is a severe case of conjoined twins, which only occurs sporadically in 1 in 50,000 to 200,000 pregnancies. 2. Cyclopia. Many of us have heard of a cyclops, whether from the Odyssey or another work of literature. It is believed that when these monsters were first written about, they were based loosely on a very rare condition that is now named after them, Cyclopia. 3. Sirenomelia. Though we are used to a fictional representation of mermaids, those born with what is called mermaid syndrome do not fit the fishy stereotype. Truly called Sirenomelia, the mermaid syndrome is presented when a baby is born with a single lower limb. 4. Proteus. People with proteus are truly 1 in a million. Proteus is a rare overgrowth condition that affects bones, skin, organs, and other tissues. People with proteus often have benign tumors that form. It affects people asymmetrically, meaning that it may not affect both sides of the body in the same way. 5. Progeria. When the elderly say that they feel like they were a child just yesterday, they are speaking figuratively. Those with progeria, Greek for prematurely aged, however, would be saying that quite literally. Progeria is a fatal disease that presents symptoms of aging by the time the patient is 2 years old. On average, they die of heart disease at age 14. 6. Polymelia. Though sometimes we may wish we were born with an extra arm, those who are truly born with extra limbs often wish they were not. Polymelia is a syndrome in which people are born with extra lower limbs. The accessory limbs, as they are called, are often incompletely formed. They do, however, generally have bones and blood in them. This condition, though common in animals, is very rare in humans. There are very few reported cases. 7. Hypertrichosis. While werewolves themselves may not exist, people with hypertrichosis have been called everything from werewolves to ape men. Though they do not howl at the moon, they do tend to have hair where we may not expect. People with hypertrichosis tend to have hair covering their midsection, arms, and legs, but effectively everywhere other than the palms and soles can be covered in excessive hair growth. 8. Epidermodysplasia vericiformis. Although it is sometimes called the tree man disease, Epidermodysplasia vericiformis, EV, truly has nothing to do with trees. EV is a very rare autosomal recessive skin disorder, meaning that both parents must be carriers in order for the condition to appear. 9. Ectrodactyly. We once again use an animal to explain this syndrome. More commonly known as lobster claw, and occasionally found online as ostrich foot, ectrodactyly is all too real. Caused by a mutation in chromosomes 10, 7, 3, or 2, this X-linked condition results in split hands and feet. There are 2 major types of ectrodactyly. 10. Anencephaly. While we may see a news article about a frog baby and think it is surely a hoax, the only false part of this rare condition is the misnomer used to describe it. This condition, called anencephaly, is a neural tube disorder.